Right then, hello and welcome back to GTR, about to get ready for race number 2 at Donington Grand Prix. As you can see with the points, there's only a single point separating the top 4, with Justin Smith leading the way with 26 points, with 25, Hazy 33, Solar Wind with 24, and Keanu Reeve with 23. Not far behind though is the Moaning Yorkshireman in 5th with 21 points. I'm currently in 7th overall with 17. Symphony has a lot of work to do, tied at the moment in last position with Synford Jr., but anything can happen as we head to race 2 of round 3 of the 360 Modena Members Championship. So of course, as before, everyone starts in their finishing positions from race number 1. It says I'm in 11th place, but for some weird reason this game is a little bit glitched, so everyone moves down a spot. So really second place is first, so Viper Racing starts on pole, Solar Wind alongside Synford Jr. and Keanu Reeves, Symphony and KRV, the Moaning Yorkshireman and Hazy 33, and Justin Smith and myself are starting 9th and 10th respectively. And here we go, everyone is ready, lined up on the grid, ready for our formation lap. And rolling start. Give my lights a bit of a flash. You can see at the back. Even though the lights really don't do much on this game, I must admit. They light up the front of the car a tiny little bit, I think. But oh well, not a worry. Anyway, let's begin the good old formation lap. Now again, I'm going to stay off the curbs, because the curbs are a race killer, as I found out for race number 1. Justin Smith alongside, of course, my unofficial teammate, because we're in similar cars. Make sure my pit speed limiter works, and it does. I don't know, the L3 button on my steering wheel is a little bit temperamental. It doesn't want to work most of the time. You have to like press it 5 or 6 times before it will engage. I don't know if anyone else has had similar issues with the Logitech G29. If you have had issues like that and you fixed it, then please let me know, because I would love to fix the buttons on this wheel. I mean, it's you know, the wheel is absolutely fine. It's just literally the L3 button, which either sticks or just doesn't engage properly, so I don't know if I have to bend the plastic back into shape. I think it's easy enough to take apart. It's only a tiny little screw holding it in place. But yes, anyway, let's get some temperature into the tyres. I won't spin in front of any cars this time because I am starting last. So if I do spin, it's my own stupid incompetence. Another thing that I dislike about this game rather than GTR 2 is, even though I've got it on manual, I have to have the clutch set to automatic. Otherwise, the car will just spin. If I downshift, it will just lock the rear wheels. So I can't engage the clutch, which is rather annoying. Luckily, that was all fixed for GTR 2. But yeah. As we all head through the Fogarty S's and work our way down towards the Melbourne hairpin, or the Melbourne loop, whichever you prefer. Everyone goes to a crawl. We're traveling at 21 miles an hour. Come on, get a move on. This isn't the M25 on a Friday evening. Warming up the brakes as well. Very, very good for heating the tyres, because of course the residual heat goes through the hub of the wheel and then into the main heart of the tyre, so it spreads out evenly. But anyway, race number 2. Good luck, everybody. And we are... Come on, give us a green. There we go. Now, it's actually been about a month since I recorded race number 1. So, yeah, I've forgotten what gear I'm supposed to be in, or... Oh, excuse me. And my braking point, so, yeah, I've got to concentrate a little bit. Again, stay off the curbs. It's alright if you just brush a curb for an extended period of time, but if you just clout the curb going into the corner, then it usually gets the car very unsettled and you are more than likely to spin. See, going through the Fogger TSSO and hitting the curbs is fine because we're going at a slow rate of speed. Not like going through McLean's or Coppice because they are faster corners, and he tried to break my line, or defend his line I should say. Stay away from the curbs. Okay, lap 1 complete. 9 to go. And we're up into 6th place. Car in front getting a little bit squirrely on the rear. Not doing too bad. Everyone is holding each other up though, going through Coppice, which is always very bumpy. Give my lights a bit of a flash. Even though it's just AI, they're not susceptible to mistakes from flashing your lights behind. I will late brake though and take 5th place. Oh, locked my brakes, so that's not going to do any good to my tyres. Yep, you can tell I've flat spotted the tyres because I couldn't turn. And instead, I've lost a position. Fantastic. Right, back up into 6th place. Oh, and again, whoever that is in front, getting a little bit loose. Head through Hollywood and then the Craner curves. I'm a bit chicken, I didn't want to be on the outside. Going through the Craners. Because of that, that's lost us a little bit of time, so we dropped back a bit. Oh, stay off the curb. Aha, I made a mistake in front, so I will take the initiative and get back up into 5th place. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Okay, now we're back up into 5th place. Parts of the track they're faster, parts of the track I'm faster, so really doesn't matter. Alright, 9.5 minutes on the clock. New fastest lap as well, 1:36.1. Looking at the time and not my braking point. Not a lot of spectators around this track. It's rather empty, a bit sparse. There's a spattering of spectators on the infield. Oh, I can see him trying to duck in on the outside, but not going to be able to do that. Too far back. Oh, yeah, I knew that was going to happen on the dirty stuff. Don't you squeeze me on the grass. It's alright, you take the inside line. Giving you room. See, to all the people that used to bitch and moan about, oh, you don't race cleanly. Well, yes, actually I do. I am a very clean racer, especially online. Games like Tucker Race Driver and bloody Formula 1 and stuff, they're just arcade racers. You know, you don't really have to race clean. But sims like this, I am a very fair race driver. A virtual race driver, I would say. And particularly on big sims like Race Room and Automobilista 2, I always raced fair. I never took anybody out. Neither did I spin and rage quit. Start blaming other people for my own stupid mistakes. In fact, one of my funniest instances was I was leading a race on Automobilista 2, and it was in the Caterhams, and I accidentally didn't fill up the tank. So with 2 corners to go, this was at Curitiba, so you go past the very tight left-hander, and then you have the fast chicane. Coming out of the chicane, my car spluttered to a halt, and rather than rage quitting, I had a damn good laugh about it because it was my stupid mistake, and I watched everyone drive past. I have raced against a couple of people who have, you know, they make a mistake, they spin themselves out because either they took the corner too fast or they weren't paying attention. And my god, they get really aggressive, they start blaming everybody else, they, you know, turn the air blue. And yeah, just not a fun experience. Instead of admitting that you made a mistake and having a laugh about it because, hey, it's a computer game. No, people take it way too seriously at times, or they just rage quit. So, yeah, I don't tend to race online much anymore. I find these little championships a lot more fun. Again, I'm talking a load of bollocks, so I'm losing a lot of time to the front 4. I think my brake bias might be a little bit too far to the front, locking up the front end a little bit too much. And we're just under 5 minutes to go. So I'm going to concentrate for the last 5 minutes, see if I can get a victory. Excuse me, please give me the room. Thank you. Oh, you can see being up behind another car, it takes all of the air away from the front. downforce, so I was actually getting a lot of understeer. I needed to let off the throttle. Otherwise, I would have understeered off into the shrubs. And that is never good. When you're picking spuds and carrots out of your front grille, not good. Turn the lights on for the last couple of minutes. Oh, brakes, please work. That's probably done a little bit of damage to the front, but not too much, I hope. If anything, I've helped him. Oh, my word. Yeah, my tyres are 50 pence pieces at this stage because they are very flat on one side. I've got 3 minutes to go. In fact, I think I've done a bit of suspension damage because every time I'm braking, the car wants to turn to the left. So I think I might be crabbing just a tiny little bit. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoever that was, I do apologise. I didn't think you were going to spin. I did try to tap the brake. Ah. I am sorry. That is not what I was meaning for to happen. I was just trying to dive up the inside to see if I can get a position legitimately. And there I was saying, oh yeah, I'm a clean racer, and then I just take someone out of contention. I think this is going to be the last lap anyway, because time is running out very quickly. We've only got 40 seconds to go. Oh, that's karma. That is karma for spinning... spinning out third place. I think this is the last lap anyway. And yes, it is. Well, yeah, that was karma, me just spinning at the end. Yeah, again, I'm very sorry. Whoever that was, I did spin. Who was it? Let me just press tab a minute. Went to Sidford Jr. It was... Come on, drive past. It was KRV. My apologies, KRV. I did not mean to do that. But at least you still finished high up into the points, so I didn't ruin your race completely. I think you lost 2 positions, so... But yeah, there we go. That is race 2 at Donington complete. And we will get on and have a look at the final scoring of round 3. Well, look at this. It has all changed at the top. Keanu Reeves has now taken the lead of the championship with 33 points. 32 is Solar Wind in second, and then there's a tie for third between Hazy 33 and former championship leader Justin Smith with 27. Viper Racing is currently in 5th. I've moved up 1 spot to 6th with 22 points. Ammonia Yorkshireman drops down to 7th with 21. Then we have a tie for 8th place between Synfid Jr. and KRV. Again, apologies to KRV for spinning him out. I didn't mean to do that. And Symphony is still lagging at the back with 13 points. The final round and the final 2 races of this championship comes from one of my favourite circuits, is Enna Pegusa in Italy. So I will be back next time for that. So thank you very much for watching as always. And I'll see you for the final 2 races of the 360 Modena Members Championship. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.